This shouldn't be like some weirdo. Do not live with your girl, bro. Don't do it. Well, Myron, I want to get sex. Like, I want to be able to, like, hang out with her and watch movies. No. Well, Myron, I live with a girl. That actually makes me less gay. No, it makes you very gay.
Guys, for the
Hey.
7 years or so, it has essentially been my job to go onto the internet and find stupid shit to talk about. So naturally, I've seen and I've talked about a lot of stupid shit. And it gets to a point where you really start to feel like you've just seen it all, like there's nothing really left to surprise you, nothing to catch you off guard. And right when you finally start to feel confident with that assessment, some guy gets in front of a camera and says that it's gay to marry a woman, and you gotta start all over again. Over the last 10 years, online discourse about what makes a man gay has become so unbelievably absurd that I honestly believe if you had a time machine and you went back 10 years ago today and you uploaded a skit onto YouTube of you just saying the bullshit that manosphere guys say these days about like what makes you a man or what makes you gay, anybody who was unfortunate enough to come across that skit would think that you were genuinely fucking insane, that you had lost your mind. And the reason that I say that is because the other day I came across a clip from Myron Gaines. If you don't know who Myron Gaines is, basically he's like if Ben Shapiro and Andrew Tate had a baby that grew up and unfortunately discovered podcast equipment. Yeah, that's basically Myron Gaines.
I think anyone who actually has time to actually sit down and listen to Myron Gaines, you don't have anything better to do with your time. This guy is on a mission to say anything that's just gonna go ahead and provoke people. But this whole thing of saying that people are gay, people shouldn't stay with ladies, he has been preaching this type of message for a very long period of time, and we actually know that he doesn't like ladies. I think this guy might actually be gay and a disclosed person who's gay, but he doesn't even want to disclose it. He doesn't even want people to know. I mean, there's no shame in it. Just do you. We don't even care in terms of what sexual orientation you are. Just do you. You don't need to do all this.
Across a clip from one of his streams where he claims that living with a woman makes you gay. No, I'm not. Well, actually, I am paraphrasing. He didn't say gay. He used a different word. But the idea was that living with a woman as a man makes you a gay man. And it's just like, I think we're here, guys. This is it. This is the point of no return. We have gotten to a point where people are either just actually this fucking insane that they can say stuff like this and really believe it, or we're living in a time so crazy that people feel the need to say stuff like this even if they don't really buy into it, just so they can stand out. Because you have to say shit like this these days to stand out. Neither reality.
For him, it's not really about standing up. It's about trying to make money. This is a guy who's demonetized on YouTube, for those who don't know. So he used to have a podcast, The Fresh and Fit. Yeah, that has fallen off over the years. I don't think they still upload any content. So the only type of content that he's uploading, he's streaming from, what's the name of that other app? The one that was supposed to compete with YouTube. I even forgot the name. That's how irrelevant it is. And he is also streaming on Kick. So he's trying to do whatever it takes in order to make money. And I'm sure he's just throwing these tantrums of telling people that they're gay if they're staying with ladies, so that they can become relevant again and people can start talking about him and actually maybe try to gain a bit more followers.
Too good, I don't think. Now, normally I don't really platform shit like this on the channel, but when I saw this clip, it was just so outlandish that I couldn't help myself, I'm not gonna lie. I tracked down the original stream and got some context for before and after the clip, because the clip itself was only like 25 seconds and it was also maybe the worst quality I've ever seen from a clip ever. Had to watch a lot of the stream to get this for you guys, so hope you're happy. Let's begin. Please subscribe.
I'm just going to say this because it came up a couple of days ago, right? Andrew Tate was talking about like having the HQ with the boys, right? And Nick Fuentes talked about it as well. And I saw a lot of people like, oh, that's weird, that's gay, living with your friends or whatever. Yo, I've been telling you guys this shit for years. Do not live with your woman. Like this shouldn't be like some weirdo shit. Do not live with your girl, bro. Don't do it. Well, Myron, I want to get sex. Like I want to be able to like, hang out with her and watch movies. No. I'm going to tell you why. Living with your girl is going to make you a fucking okay? It's going to make you a fucking
all right.
And has the definition of being gay changed over the years? Maybe it has. Maybe it has. I don't know who is trying to convince. But amen.
I don't really have any skin in the game on such a topic. I personally do not give a single shit about who you live with, whether you want to live with your girlfriend, whether you want to live with a bunch of your friends, whether you want to live with some person you met off Craigslist. I don't really fucking care. However, just as a human with what I hope is a functioning brain, might not be after how much of this shit-ass podcast I had to watch. At one point, this guy was advocating to bring back slavery. I mean, it's really something. The idea that living with a woman, and as he just said, living with a woman with the goal of having sex with that woman frequently is somehow the behavior of a gay man, yet a grown-ass man having what he calls an HQ with the boys isn't? I mean, that's something. I don't really know what you'd call that. Maybe like mental gymnastics, maybe the result of like a lifetime of coping with your inner thoughts. I don't know.
Ever since his ex, who goes by the name of Angie, ever since she dumped him because he's always chilling in this room and making videos and not actually going out and doing activities that a boyfriend is supposed to do, it seems like he has kind of lost his mind, because that's why he's starting to say these things, because he tried being a straight man, but it seems like it didn't work out. He had a girlfriend, but he actually didn't want to be intimate with her. That's how weird he is. And he says that if you do other intimate things with your girl, it means that you are gay. Hey man, this guy is just being on a very steep downfall. Even when I'm seeing in terms of the people who actually tuned to this stream, in terms of the number or the numbers on the top right, they're very low as opposed to the numbers that they used to get, and they are very high during the Fresh and Fit days.
Something. I mean, seriously, this is the kind of shit that dudes would say in the 40s when it was just too dangerous for them to come out and say that they were gay. I mean, yeah, I just like to live with a bunch of dudes and all we do is talk about each other and work out. It's just more fun that way. It makes me a better man. Women are kind of gross. Why would I want to live with one? What do you mean, why don't we ever wear clothes?
But living with her is fucking gay. Either live alone or live with other guys that are high fucking earners, high go-getters, and iron sharpens iron, bro. Iron sharpens iron.
I don't know why that sounds wrong, man. Iron sharpens iron. Like, I don't know why that sounds so wrong to me. My mind is just thinking of other things. Hey, let it go.
Because this fucking viewpoint is so stupid. If the whole ideology here is that women are dumb and they're weak and they'll just bring you down, does that not mean that you are weak if you let that happen? Like, are you really a strong, worthwhile, valuable man if you have to live with a bunch of other dudes to not be a lazy piece of shit? Because to me, you sound like a loser. If you have to be around a bunch of other dudes who are constantly telling you what to do, maybe you should work on being good on your own. If you can't just self-motivate, if you have to be around other people constantly to get anything done, if you have to be around high earners to be a high earner, do you really have the capability to do anything on your own? Or are you just a lousy follower? Because I thought that's like the worst thing to these guys. Aren't you supposed to be like an alpha leader? I don't know. Seems like the whole ideology kind of collapses in on itself when all these strong dudes apparently cannot be strong dudes if they're around a woman for too long. Sounds like you're...
For me, there's nothing wrong with hanging with a woman. If you are saying that you want to be surrounded by men who are actually high earners, there's nothing wrong with that. But at the same time, you don't have to go around trashing people who actually stay with their women. People are actually staying with their women, whether they're married or not married, and they're actually living happy. They are happy. So why do you care about what other people do? Just as people don't care in terms of what you do. I think he needs to focus on himself and trying to get his life in order and trying to rebuild his platform, or trying to get monetized again, because I have seen instances where people do get monetized on YouTube, just Pele Things. The one was demonetized, the one was in the manosphere as a lady, so she's monetized. So it is possible for him. I think he should focus on this instead of going around and telling people that staying with a lady is gay. Yeah, so I just wanted to make this quick video. I just found it very absurd, so I just came across it that Myron Gaines is going around telling people that staying with your girl or with your wife or whoever it is who's a lady, it's gay. But going around and staying with guys and busy sharpening each other's irons. It's not it's not gay. Hey man, it's fine. Just do you, man. You don't need to listen to this guy, man. There's nothing else to listen from him. Yeah, if you enjoy this type of content, don't forget to subscribe on your way out, and I'll see you same time, same place. I need to work. Bye.